Hi guys, it's Fast Kings FX once again, and here we are to take you through our trade. Yes, it is on Volatility 75 and we are on daily view, of course. So here we are on a daily time frame. I would like to first take you through the price action on the daily time frame. Then from that we shall get an overview of what is happening. So as we can see, if we don't go far, we start from here. You can see that we have the lower lows and lower highs. As we are going down, the markets are creating lower lows and lower highs. So from that perspective, we understand that this is a downtrend on Volatility 75. So now we are trying to find our entry this time around and how we are going to figure it out. So I have put these main order blocks around this zone. I put this one, okay, then I put this one. I'll explain as to why I put it, and then I also put this one. So let's go into it. So as we are on Volatility 75, we see that markets, this was the previous lower low that we had on a daily time frame. Then markets formed a lower high. Then after forming it, they broke to form another new lower low. So on forming it, what happened? We see that on forming it immediately after some good time, we see that it formed a double bottom, and this double bottom also at the same time, if you want to confirm it, we see that it formed a W pattern, and these W patterns in most cases they present a reversal. Also a double bottom, it is the same thing. And after that, what we see that markets reached another order block, and the previous lower lows become a resistance zone. And now when markets reached around that zone, what did they form? Again, at the same time, they formed something like a double top. I think you're seeing it, showing that the markets are trying to reverse to a downtrend. But amidst it, we see that we have an M pattern. So we have ideas on this, as in how we are going to get our trade. But we understand that sometimes markets don't need to move straight, like they don't just come out of this. This is like an ascending channel, so they don't just come out immediately and they just sell. There are three, actually we have two options of how this market can sell. The first option is that markets are going to do what? They are going to form this M pattern, then they break out a little bit, and then they come and retest this zone, and then they do what? And then they sell. But right now, as we can see, this is where I bring in this order block, which is in the middle. So what do I do? Let's go to a 4-hour time frame and we try to see what is happening on the 4-hour time frame, and the 4-hour time frame will give us an idea about everything. So on the 4-hour time frame, let me go back to the daily time frame because it is going to give it out very well. So on a daily time frame, we see that markets formed a what? Markets formed this order block. Okay, on forming it, instead of maybe this candle, the green candle like forming while it's bearish, also like taking liquidity for this, and after taking that liquidity on forming this green candle, we expected it to take it and then close inside this to signify that maybe there is going to be continuation in sales, or it closes below this candle. Instead, what did it do? It closed above this candle, signifying that we still have bullish movements that are going to come in. Okay, and for that reason, that today's candle which is happening now, which is this one, this red candle which is happening right now, yes, it is trying to retest these zones which are like a supply. Okay, so let's go to the H1 hour time frame. It will explain them all. H1 hour time frame. So when we come to the H1 hour time frame, what do we see inside here? H1 hour time frame is giving us signals that there might be a buy, because markets came, they formed a W pattern inside here, and then they broke above, and now they have come back for a retest, which shows and signifies that we might buy. And for that reason, that's why I'm going to give you this setup right now, which is going to take place up to around this zone. So now where is our take profit? That is the most important thing also, that we have to do what? That we have to find out where is our take profit, since markets are around this zone and we can take our buys right now. Okay, so where is our take profit? So let's go back to the let's go back to the H4 hour time frame, and the H4 hour time frame will give us our take profit. So when we go to the H4 hour time frame, we see that when we come back around this, we have a double top. Okay, we have a double top, we have around that place, and then we have around this place. So we have double tops, and double tops always have a neckline, but we cannot determine its neckline until we understand something. So we have this order block, which is the quickest one, that led to the break of this structure. It led to the break of structure around this zone. Okay, markets were bullish, and then something happened here. 4-hour BOS, it happened around this zone, and after happening, we see that markets came to around this zone and they have stopped moving to the sell side. So what makes us think that markets are going to come to around this zone? So I can use a Fibonacci tool around this zone to show you something. So from here, if we draw up to where the market stopped from, we see that markets are still in a discount zone, and they have to find what? Since markets are below 0.5, they are in a discount zone, and they have to find premium prices. After finding premium prices, that's where we expect to do what? To sell from, because it is a downtrend. So what do? We just come here and we draw our order block around this zone, expecting that markets are going to come from here up to here. Then from there, we shall start seeing reactions of a plan to sell. Okay, markets could come around this zone in the level 71, 79, or they could extend a little bit around this zone, then for us to see what? To see a downtrend begin once again from here, then directly to here. So at the moment, we don't have what? We don't have sales. We have buys at volatility 75. So please, those ones who are looking for sales, please, right now, don't look for sales. We are going to buy volatility 75, and I've already entered my buys right now. So let's see how it goes. With all that said, I wish you all the best. Bye bye.